if you're an Uber or a Lyft driver and you want to go out on Friday and Saturday night, you're going to encounter these drunks. And either you're for it or against it. You know, either you want to pick up these drunks or you don't. I hear a lot of Uber and Lyft drivers say, "Oh, I don't want to go pick up drunks. They might puke in my car." Well, my name's Paul, and I'm a Lyft driver, Uber driver, and all I do is pick up drunks. I love the drunks. And part of the reason is because you need to get a really high rating to keep your job. You have to have over 4.6 stars, 4.7, 4.8 stars. Or if you fall under 4.6, I hear you get deactivated. I never wanted to get deactivated, and I personally, I'm not scared of these drunk guys or girls. I think they're fun. I think they're good spirited. I think they're having fun. They're out there spending money. And I actually only go out and drive on Friday and Saturday night, and I only deal with these drunks. Sometimes I drive all night, and I go all the way to the morning, and I deal with the airport people. But I'm not really big on driving during the day, and I'll tell you why. Number one is there's a lot of traffic. Number two, with all that traffic, there's a lot more stuff on the road, and there's a bigger chance for an accident, a fender bender, something. Also, people during the day, they're on a time crunch, and they're constantly thinking, and they might hit the 4-star or the 3-star quicker than, say, a drunk. That's just my personal thoughts or opinions. It might not necessarily be true, but that's how I feel about it. So, you know, on Friday and Saturday nights, I go out and I pick up these drunks. Now, if you're going to pick up drunks, I'm going to give you one big piece of advice. And I knew this from when I first started. If they say, "Can I open the window?" and they're not really responding too well, that means that they are probably going to throw up. So that's like the big red flag. Can I open the window? If you want to spray something in the car, you know, some kind of cologne or some kind of spray, you know, make the car smell good, drunk people aren't going to be able to handle that well, and they're probably going to have to throw up faster than, you know. But that's only 5% of the time. 95% of the time, no one's throwing up. I've only encountered it, say, 2 or 3 times out of 1,300 times. And, you know, about 1,000 of the people I picked up were probably intoxicated, and only 2 or 3 of them threw up. And all those times they said, can you open the window? So, you know, it can get pretty bad. Recently I had somebody, and I had to take them to the hospital. They had fallen asleep in the back of the lift, and I decided to take them over to the hospital. I gave them about 2-3 minutes in front of their house. I shook them a little bit, you know, said, "Excuse me, sir, can you wake up?" And then I took them to the hospital, and that was the scariest one, you know. And I've done about 1,300 lifts and Ubers altogether, and that was the first time I encountered something so scary. So, you know, if you're thinking about working on Friday and Saturday night and going out and, you know, dealing with the party crew, just know that, you know, it will probably be mostly fun, a lot of good experiences, but then again, you might encounter something where the word hospital needs to be mentioned, or something life-threatening, and that is also a possibility. So if you're a Lyft or an Uber driver, just know that there is that, you know, scary situation out there. So be aware of it. And that's it. That's my Drunks 101, you know. That's all I really have to say. I do think that they're the most fun people. I do think that you'll have a good chance of getting the highest ratings and having, you know, some really nice, good times. But then again, you know, be careful. Somebody might have to vomit or something like that. But then again, be careful of something bigger than that. You know, understand that these are people, and, you know, that you need to take care of them. Once you permit them in your car and you're their driver, you need to do your best to make sure they get home okay. And you're on track. Every turn you make, every second, everything you do, Lyft and Uber have it recorded. So, you know, do the smart thing. Try to think as quickly as possible and do the rightest thing the fastest. Because if you don't, you might be responsible and blamed, and that'd be the worst case scenario. So have fun out there, but just know that you do have an important job too.